time for some 814 travel through the Happy Valley Adventure Bureau. We're so excited to welcome in David All, who is the head of sales and marketing and the cider maker apprentice.
That's right.
Over at Laurel Spring Cidery. Brand new concept.
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
At least to us, but you've been working on this baby for quite a few years in the making.
Yeah, the family planted the orchard in 2012 and we created our first apple press out of a single ash tree. And yeah, 2018, we created our first large-scale cider for the public, but due to COVID and some other things, it didn't actually get out to the public until the end of 2024, and now here we are.
Yeah, now you've got a beautiful presentation here, a cider wine, you call it.
Yep, apple cider wine, yeah.
What makes this special? You've got 3 varieties, but then also, so your facility's open now. You've got cocktails. I know you make your own bitters as well.
Yeah, all sorts of things. So come out and see us. We're located on a 110-acre mountain farm, and part of our thing is for people to come and explore, to find that pioneering spirit within them. But yeah, we're creating an apple cider wine. So this is an elevated beverage that goes back to the colonial era of America, when this was the most popular drink in America. Every apple in America came over with the colonists. So remember, at one point this was England, and they brought cider apples over. They didn't bring apples to eat. And so what makes an apple cider wine versus maybe a hard cider is really the presentation, the experience, but also the apples. So as you'll see maybe later, some of these apples are just very high in acids, too acidic to eat, like a lemon, you know what I mean? But also high in tannins, high in sugars, and they make for a great cider, but they may not look great, so people don't buy them at the market.
But they're certainly cute, and they make a good cider, like you said.
That's right.
We were just looking at some of that drone video of the property.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful property.
Yes.
Unbelievable, gorgeous.
We're coming up on cider season. I know Jack's like, I'm gonna take my girlfriend out. And he said this is the perfect venue to do something like that.
Yeah, this is the start of cider season. I heard you guys mentioning it's feeling a little bit like fall already.
And a fall preview, especially today.
So the turkeys start dropping their feathers. We start seeing the grasshoppers everywhere. Lots of signs are showing up. And out on the farm, it's definitely cider season picking up. But it's a beautiful place to bring a blanket, come and enjoy it, have some beautiful ciders, and sit by the candlelight once again and kind of harken back to the days when America was just getting its start. I mean, we live in an area that was the frontier at one point, and I think a lot of times it's hard to sort of tap back into that spirit, but that's our goal.
Yeah, well, you said that's what you kind of taste when you open up one of these bottles. It kind of embodies that.
Yeah, and speaking of tasting, maybe I'll just go ahead and...
I was going to say, why don't we get to it without further ado?
So I'm going to pour you guys our 2024 Black Label, and the first thing you're going to notice is just this deep, rich, golden nectar color. This is our dry for 2024. Please enjoy.
Love these
very
glasses.
floral, very aromatic. This is going to have... beautiful notes of apple in it, but maybe in sort of a different presentation than you're used to. So we like to say it's going to taste as much like a grape juice as a wine would.
Yeah.
It really does. Yeah, it's good though. Wow. It really is. You get the wine in there, but you also get the cider in there. So when you're talking about cider wine, like that's literally what this is tasting like, to me at least. But
It's clean, crisp, refreshing.
Nice, yeah, it's
right?
delicious.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love it. So this is the Black Label.
This is the Black Label,
All
yeah.
right.
So yeah, for our Heritage Select, so we're only using Pennsylvania's finest cider apples. So we're working with specialty orchards throughout State College, but throughout Pennsylvania, and also our own orchard as well, as you saw maybe in that footage, to just create the best possible product that we can create. And unlike a wine that you can make from a Merlot grape, which is a single variety of grape, with apple cider wine, you have to blend many, many different varieties to achieve something full-bodied, complex, that you can drink for a while.
Yeah.
More than just a sip or two.
Right.
So I'd love to dive into our red label.
Do
This is
it.
our 2024 red label. This is super refreshing, super light, crisp. Also really nice chilled on a hot day. Very apple forward.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, I was asking you, okay, do you drink these chilled? But you said some of them you prefer at room temperature, but some you do like a little bit chilly.
Yeah, the culture in America, unfortunately for cider, as it's still called throughout the rest of the world where they didn't have prohibition, you know, with prohibition, America lost all of its cider apple trees. So really very few people are growing these specialty apple varieties that are only good in a cider apple. So when you guys have heard that term crab apple, for example, a crab apple is fantastic for cider because it's really interesting. It has a lot of complexity to it. It has color, tannins, things like that. But yeah, so just in general, well, what'd you guys think of that?
Well, I thought it definitely had a richer flavor.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like biting into a crisp apple, I thought.
I love that one too.
I really love that one,
Yes.
So that's our semi-dry for 2024.
Okay.
And now we're diving into our favorite. So just so your viewers know when they come out, we are always going to have our black label, our red label, and our blue label. The flavor is going to change as we're dialing in that palette for folks and also the different varieties that we're using. But this is our 2024 blue label, which is always going to be our favorite. And this is just going to be super velvety, nice, higher ABV. So this is going to be 8% ABV. So
Okay. Thank you. I love the glasses too.
Yeah, me too. Oh, yeah.
And that's good too.
Yeah, velvety. I'm really getting that velvetyness in this. Really good. Wow.
But definitely sweeter.
Yes.
Right?
A little bit, yeah.
this is the semi-sweet. So yes, absolutely.
I can't
Delicious.
decide which one I like the best. They're
I know,
all really
they
good.
are.
Tough call.
We've got the details on your screen of how you can make your way out. I know you've been doing the social media thing as well. Follow
Working on
along.
it.
Check them out. I mean, you guys are kind of brand new. So.
Yeah, we're brand new. You know, there was like the Route 45 getaways that was going on, so we were participating in that. That was kind of starting to get our name out there. We met a bunch of new customers, but Happy Valley Adventure Bureau has been fantastic to help us get the word out. You guys have been incredible. We were featured in the Center Daily Times and State College Magazine, so the word is starting to get out there. But yeah, we welcome everyone. Just come out, no matter who you are, no matter what your background is. Maybe you've never tried apple cider wine, or maybe you have tried something that, you know, hard cider, for example, and you're like, I don't like it. Well, look, if you haven't tried apple cider wine, then you have to come out and at least give it a shot. Try something new.
I can concur with that. It's not really like your typical hard cider. It's more like a wine.
Definitely an easy sipper, something very pleasant, you know, just to kind of enjoy the evening.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. Oh my
well, thank you, David.
Yes, thank you,
Thanks a lot
David.
for having
Thanks
us.
for sharing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and stop on by Laurel Spring Cidery.
I will be there sooner rather than later.
Nice.